eye is not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth.
Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new Sims video, and today we're going to be going through my 5 must-have mods for The Sims 4. So these mods are going to be just essential mods. They're not necessarily going to be like specifics, but these are 5 mods that I would recommend you totally get for your game. Now the first one is really hard to show you, but it's a simulation lag mod. So what that basically means is that sometimes if you have a lot of mods in your game, or not even that, just the game sometimes gets bugged, the simulation lag will happen. And basically, like, let's say I wanted to click this, it would either take 20 things, it would take so long for it to occur, or simply if I was to play the time and I press pause, or like if I did this, did that, then it would just lag a heck of a lot. Thing is getting your Sims to do stuff. So if I want this Sim to go over here, and obviously she's drinking a drink right now, but she will do it relatively quickly compared to, here we go, compared to normal where she would take like hours for her just to get up and walk over there type of thing. So this mod is really important if you really are on about getting more than like a few mods, but also because I think with the last few updates the simulation lag has gotten so bad. So there are a few mods out there, but I like this mod particularly because I think it's been recently updated. There has been another simulation lag mod before, but I think they stopped updating it, and it's kind of you kind of need to make sure you update it, you know what I mean? So the second mod is probably a mod that you see a lot of Simmers go on about, and that's mccommand. I love mccommand. I don't truly know all the details about mccommand, or because there are so many different aspects mccommand that like I wouldn't be able to tell you. So if you click on your Sim, simply it will give you loads of the like things you can do just through your Sim. So like you can go into create a Sim, you can like change a few bits and bobs, you can edit them, you can like cheat, like set age, modify and create a Sim, relationships, you can improve relationships, which are really important sometimes if you just want a quick cheat. For this one, like if you've got like a Sim that's visiting your house, you can increase funds, which is important. You can complete the aspiration goal, but if you've got a Sim that's on your lot that isn't part of your family, you can also make them to leave, which is super useful if you just don't want any Sims around, like if they're sleeping and you know when it like stops if somebody's at your house. Yeah, that's a good mod to have. I would totally recommend that mod as well. Wait, let me show you the computer. Why am I trying to skip? So if you go to mccommand center in the computer, there's so many settings you can have. So the Woohoo is like an optional module that you can download, but I 100% would recommend downloading it. It just like, it means you can change things about pregnancy and stuff, and it's a lot easier than having like something like Wicked Whims, which is a total different mod. You know what I mean? You have the pregnancy options, you have like actual settings, which I have, like a lot of them I do as well, which you can just like, you can turn, here we go, you can turn like create Sim, like you can turn on like, you know when you do like normally type in the command, you can basically just turn these all on or off. I usually always turn these two on because I don't know the cheat code, I never remember it, so I personally prefer having this on and I just don't have to type it in 20,000 times. But I really like mccommand center. I think it has a lot of different aspects like that I wouldn't even be able to tell you like fully in depth what it does because there are so many options, but yeah. But it is a must-have, I think, in my opinion. However, there is another mod that I also think is really good and does some of that stuff for you as well, which is the UI cheats mod. So the UI cheats mod is kind of similar to mccommand center. mccommand center just adds a little bit extra, really. But what? No, too many mods, getting confused. UI Cheats is a really cool mod. So UI Cheats is very simple. I think this is what it's like. This is the UI over here. So it's literally that. It's a UI Cheats. So if I wanted to put her bladder up, there you go. If I wanted to make her career a little bit better, if I right click, I can set her work performance. If I want to promote her, I can right click and then either pick it or click promote and demote. For skills, if I want her to be like level 4, there you go. She can be level 4. I think there's another way you can type it, or maybe they've updated it now so that you have to click it. I don't know, but either way you can do that. If you guys want to improve the relationship, which is just a little bit simpler, you can right click. You can right click and then, so that's the romance tab, but obviously you wouldn't want to do that because they're sisters, so we can up that. You'll see, there you go. I don't know if there is really one for inventory, I'm not particularly sure. The traits, you can, so the character they'll use, you can right click that and do that. For age, I think you can right click that and then you can add the number of days. Needs, you've already been through. Social groups and businesses. For aspirations, you can right click it and then it's done. I think there's another one. The time. You can change the time. Yes. You can only skip the time forward but not back. You can change the weather. If you've got seasons, you can change the weather. I don't know if you can change the season, but I think you definitely can change the weather. Yeah. Can you change the season? Oh, you can actually change the season as well. So that's really cool. You can literally do all of that. I don't know if you can change anything else. I don't think anything else is an option, but as you can see, that mod does a heck of a, and I find it like a lifesaver in times when I just my Sims will be at school and they're starting to smile. I'll just quickly put that up, you know what I mean? I think it's very much a must-have mod. I love it so very much. So the next mod is a little bit more complicated, and that is Slice of Life. I think actually the next two mods are made by Kawaii Stacy. I forgot to mention, but all the links are going to be down below. Slice of Life is made by Kawaii Stacy, like I said, and it's very, I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover all aspects of it, but basically what it does is it adds in a lot of things. It really just spices up your game. For teenagers, it gives them a few more options. I don't know any examples. Right now, what is she feeling? I need more time. I think with a little more practice, maybe things will go well. Okay, so she got this mod by using the mirror. She got the moodlet by the mirror, and that's because Slice of Life adds in a few more little options, especially in the mirror, and the vanity as well. If you have vintage glamour, it adds in a lot of things like that. For teenagers, they can get acne. I think they can also get periods as well. They start having periods. So if you go into the actual tab, all you would do is click your sim and it comes up with Slice of Life. Should be similar to that, and you have all these different options. I would recommend getting this mod along with the Explore mod because I think they work very well together, but I haven't mentioned that in this specific video, but if you go to her website you'll be able to find it. So they have body care options, so they have sickness medicine. They can visit the hospital because they can get ill. They can get sick now. They can get the flu. I think it's called the stumpy flu. So fitness, they can basically just check your different things. I actually haven't used that. I think that's the one that I don't tend to use. Shopping, I do love. I love this. It just adds in a cute little aspect. Skincare, I love as well because, like I said, they get acne. So yeah, the smartphones I actually really like as well. I think it's really quite cool. It makes the phone feel a bit more, I don't know, to life. The travel option, it's kind of like a mini Explore mod almost, where they can do a few bits and pieces, which is really cool. And then there's a control panel, so you can modify the personality I didn't know you could actually pick them. Get the stumbly if you want. You can become acne free. So you can do a lot in terms of the menu. So it adds in a lot of moodlets, and it really just spices up your game, like I said. So how is she feeling? Confident. Oh, Alessia is recovering from her insecurity. It's time for her to learn to love what she really is, which is really cute. And that's like a moodlet from the slice of life, because he's feeling sad right now. Why is he feeling sad? Oh, insecure. Jimmy believes that he's too chubby. Oh, the only way Jimmy will learn to accept himself is by learning to love his body. You can use the mirror, try on outfits, or just feel confident to increase your chances of getting past this insecurity. Aww. Okay, so he's feeling insecure, and that is like, yeah. So if I'm sure if he used the mirror and he, like, I don't know, boosted the confidence a little bit, maybe he'll start to feel a little bit better. And yeah, I really love this mod. I feel like you really have to play with it though, in terms of like just really getting to play with it, and that way you'll kind of learn every little like bit of, well, you won't learn every single bit, because I didn't even know they could get insecurities till today. I've been playing with this mod in my current household for literal months, and I did not know. I think slice of life is a really good healthy medium, especially if you guys want like little things for your women's sims, like periods and stuff like that. It's really good if you want to get something like to add a little bit of realism, but you don't want to get like wicked whims. Which, don't get me wrong, we've all been there, we've all given it a go. But I think one of the biggest things about slice of life now is the personalities. It's hard to explain because they haven't got their personalities yet. They're going to get them in 2 hours. Okay, so I will probably skip a little bit anyway, because the next mod I want to show you, I kind of need these sims to be at school. Okay, so my next mod is the education system kind of reform mod. It basically reforms the education system in The Sims. I had to make sure I said it in The Sims just in case. So basically, what this does, I'm going to show you when they actually go to school, but there's a few aspects that I feel like I could mention now. She's doing homework. So when they do homework, basically I believe how long it takes for them to do homework depends on their grade. So right now she's a C student, so it takes the normal amount of time, but if they're an A student, it goes quicker. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it works at university, but I'm actually not sure with that. But not only does the homework actually, quicker, it actually helps with, oh my god, I've clicked the wrong one. It helps with skills. She didn't have a mental skill before, and she didn't have a social skill, I think. But as you can see now, as she's doing her homework, those skills are increasing. Not anymore, because she's done the homework. But you know what I mean. Her skills basically increase as she goes along. It's a really good way to build up their skills. And for teenagers, I believe she's a teen, when she does her homework, these are the 4 skills that go up a lot. And I believe even at school these skills go up. The last big thing that I can show you before obviously they end up going to school, and I'll show you, is the toddlers. Toddlers actually can go to preschool, pre-K. Preschool? It's the same thing. Nursery? I don't know. So they basically go to preschool. Now, this is something that they can opt out of. If you guys don't want them, you can quit it. It does enter automatically, like, as soon as a baby ages up to a toddler, it does enroll automatically. But like I said, you can quit if you don't want to go. And when he goes to preschool, these skills will go up as well. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys when we actually can see them at school. Okay, so I forgot to mention the other thing about slice of life is personalities. As you can see, she's just been given the craftsman one. Does he have one as well? No, he doesn't have one until he ages up. She got the champion one. Then she got the provider. And what did he get? The supervisor. Anyway. Get back to you guys in a bit. Oh, actually, well, hang on. She also got a moodlet for her first period. So that's really interesting too. Okay, so it is the next day, and they are now, all of them are at school. I haven't changed anything just yet because I thought we'd go through it together. So there's not a big difference between the high school and the elementary. Actually, there is. I don't know why I said that. There's not a big difference between them two, I think. Maybe. I don't know. So for the toddler, they're basically, I don't even remember what the old options were. I think they were like work hard, take it easy. We've got different ones this time. We've got ask for help, don't listen to teacher, leave school early. So yeah, listen to teacher, which is the opposite, makes friends, normal, which is normal, play with toys, take a nap, and obviously ask for help, which is the one I just said. Children, they can do homework in class, listen to teacher, make friends and make enemies, play games on phone, play with toys, and then sleep in class. So they have more options there. I think the teenagers have the most options though. So do homework in class, flirt with classmates, listen to teacher, make friends, make enemies, play games on phones, that kind of normal, sleep in class, and then scroll at Instagram. So they have a bit more options there. So apart from that, let's have a look Let's have a little look at the skills. His skills have immediately gone up. He has got movement 2, and then he gained some of the thinking skill. As you can see, they just had a pretty big boost. I was about to say usually these go up, but that's okay. I don't know if she actually did have any skills boost yet. Maybe. I don't know what these were at before, but maybe potentially. Has her character values changed? They've gone up a little bit, so a couple of them have actually improved. And then, what about hers? Hers, so as you can see, hers are literally actively going up. Yeah, so as you can see that the character values are going up. Her skills did, like, as you can see, look how many skills she has now. Logic is going up while writing is going up. Like, as you can see, loads of them are going up. I really like this mod because it just shapes, like, the kids and the teenagers into something just a bit more. But I also just think it's really kind of a cool mod to have if you just want to spice up your Sims, like especially for your children, and like just really helps in school because sometimes the school is so boring in the Sims. Okay, anyway, they have a little moodlet here with the school bus, and basically it has like invisible, which means being invisible means you get to decide who you want to be. But unfortunately, a lot of mine in my current household, they end up being bullied. But it's basically a popularity like hierarchy system. I don't know whether it comes with slice of life or the education. I think it could be slice of life actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But it's a really cool mod in terms of if you want to add a little bit of character and development and story development in a little bit. It's kind of really cool. So anyway, they are my 5 mods, I think, right? They're my 5 like must have, like if I was starting out, they are the mods I would download type of thing. So guys, if you guys have enjoyed today's video and you want to download any of the mods, the links will be down below in the description. And yeah, if you guys have enjoyed them, please be sure to go leave a like, go subscribe if you haven't already, go leave a nice comment. Do you want any more of these videos? Do you want like create some ones? I don't really know any build ones, but I know there's like 1 or 2. And then do you want any more gameplay ones? Let me know. And hopefully I will see you next time for more amazingly random content. And that is it. Bye guys.
But we're happier than it could be. And if there wasn't always